Hi guys, tonight I thought I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to show you the supplies I use to do my manicure. The first thing I'll show you is the nail polish that I used for tonight, and it's OPI. And the name of this nail polish is Root Beer Float. Really cute, and it's spelled R-O-U-T-E instead of like it's normally spelled. Now this is considered a hard to find nail polish. You can find it still on eBay, but it is going to run you a little bit extra than a normal nail polish because they do consider it hard to find. I figured I'd go over some of my nail polish supplies, what I use when I do a manicure. First thing is I use this tray here. I like to sit on the floor in my room. I do have a makeup table, but I really like to do it here. It's just more comfortable. And I figure if I get anything on this tray, if you can see it's really distressed. So if I ever had to use nail polish remover to remove anything on there, you probably wouldn't even notice. I purchased this tray at Ashley's Furniture. I went in looking for other furniture for my home, and I ended up seeing this on one of the displays, and I really liked it, so I picked it up. And I believe it's 100% bamboo. It says made in China on the bottom, so I'm not really sure where it's from. But I did pick it up at Ashley's. And I always put a towel on there, and this is the towel that I use. This is my designated nail towel. I purchased this online at a nail retailer online. Now I don't remember the name of them. I haven't used them for pretty much a year, since January. I haven't done my nails actually since January. The reason why is I cut my finger in January. I don't know if my camera will pick up the scar or not on my finger, but the scar comes all the way up and down and around, and I had a really hard time with that, and I stopped doing my nails since then, and I kind of fell out of doing my nails. So I've started up again. So we're going to just put the towel out, and I'm not actually going to do a manicure. I'm just going to show you the supplies I use. And this towel is really stained up. It's because I do my manicures on it. The first thing I do is I get out my tools, and this is where I store my tools. I purchased this at Sally's Beauty Supply, and I'm just trying to get my camera to focus in on it. Sorry guys. And I don't know if it will focus in. It is disinfectant and germicide container, and it's by Marvy. And I keep my tools in here, and basically you just lift it and your tools come in and out, similar to what you see at salons. I'm a big germaphobe, so I'm very particular about my tools being cleaned. And plus I thought the canister was really cute. It looks cute when I set it up on my makeup table. This is the solution that you put inside of it. This was also purchased at Sally's Beauty Supply. And it was really inexpensive. It's a 16 fluid ounce bottle, so it's 1 pint. It's really large. And you only use a tablespoon for 1/4 quart of water, and I think you use 1/4 cup for a gallon to make a gallon worth of solution. I usually just fill this up with water, and I put a little bit of a cap. I don't put a full capful in. I probably put like half or a quarter capful, and I put it in there, and that seems to work really well. Okay, then the next supplies that I use are my cuticle remover. And this here is my cuticle remover of choice. It's C&D Cuticle Away. And I purchased this online as well. If I'm able to figure out what store it is that I used to purchase from, I got the towel at the same place. I will put the link down in my description if I ever figure out what it was. Now, I do alternate to other cuticle removers as well. And the second one that I sometimes use is by Revlon. It's called Gentle Cuticle Remover. I'll use that sometimes, just depending on my mood. And then the other one I use, which I really, really like, is this one. It's by Orlay. And I think I'm saying that right. I hope I'm not butchering that. It's called Cuticle. And though it's the size of a nail polish bottle, it still is really great. I use this a lot. It softens the cuticles really well. And then another one that I tend to use a lot too is this one here, which was also purchased at Sally's Beauty Supply. This one here is called Mango Miracle, and it's by California Mango. And I really like this one as well. This is just a trial size bottle, but when I finish that I'll probably buy a full size. Okay, and then after that I use this tool here, which is a cuticle pusher. I do not cut my cuticles. I do have a cuticle cutter, but I tend not to do that because I feel like my cuticles grow back tougher and quicker if I cut them. So I only use that if I have a hangnail or something like that, but let's see if my camera will focus in on this. It has the little scoop end, which I use to push the cuticles, and then it has the little curved end, which I use to clean underneath the nail. So I'll take this, and once the cuticle remover is sat on for several minutes, I'll just kind of go around and push them. I use this very sparingly because you can remove layers of your nail if you push too hard. So I really like that tool a lot. After I've let the cuticle remover sit, and I've used this to push back my cuticles, I'll go over to the sink and use some hot water, and then I'll use this item here. This is also by California Mango. It can also be purchased at Sally's Beauty Supply. And this here is a buff. I like to put this on and scrub it around. It's really scratchy, so depending on how much water you use, it'll be more exfoliating or less. And it just helps to get all that dead skin that I've moved around and removed off of my nails. And then I'll go through with this toothbrush. It's just a little cheapy toothbrush where I'll scrub my nails. And I tend not to use a nail brush just because they're a lot larger and I can't get into little spots with them like I can with this one. So this one here is my favorite. It's the one I use currently. Now this video is probably going to be a little long. I'm already on 7 minutes and I'm going to try and cut it down to 10-minute segments. So hopefully it won't be too long and boring. After I do my cuticle removing, I use an antiseptic spray. Again, I'm a germaphobe. This one here is stringent for the skin, and it's called Sea Breeze. It's 12 fluid ounces. I purchased this at Sally's Beauty as well. And what I do is I put it in this little travel size bottle that I purchased at Walmart in the travel section. It just makes it easier because it has a spray top where this has a flip top and it's impossible to use that way. And I love the smell of this, and it just makes me feel confident if I got any dirt or anything inside my cuticles, or if I accidentally cut myself pushing my cuticles back, that this will take care of anything so I don't get an infection of any sort. Germaphobes love that kind of stuff. Okay, and then after I spray my fingers, I like to use cuticle oil. This here is a bottle that I purchased also from the same place as the C&D cuticle remover and the towel, and it's just a generic cuticle oil bottle. I just like that it's pre-labeled and I don't have to, you know, mix it up with any of my other items. The cuticle oil that's in here is called, I believe it's La Palme. I know it has the word palm in it, but I bought a gallon of it at Sally's Beauty Supply, and it was really inexpensive, and I really like this oil. It smells amazing, and it does a really good job. I like to put that on my nails as well. Okay, and I do like to heat my oil. This is my lotion warmer, and basically you plug this in. It has 2 heat settings, and there's a little cup here, a reservoir. You can purchase the disposable lotion cups that go inside, and I like to heat my oil, and I'll let my fingers sit in that. I have 2 of these, and these were really inexpensive. I purchased them from the same online site, and it just makes me feel like my cuticles get more moisturized when I add heat to them. So I really like this a lot, and like I said, I did purchase 2 of them. I do have 2 of them, one for my left hand and one for my right hand. And the disposable cups I purchased at Sally's Beauty Supply as well. Okay, and I'm going to pause my video now, and I'm going to have to break this up into a few parts, but I'll be back, guys, so hang tight.